Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Did you know that people were paid in Bitcoin to lie about Ripple and XRP? Did you know that? It happened way back in the day. And I can't recall if I've ever even mentioned that on this channel. I may very well have. If so, it would have been a really long time ago. But this really happened. And so it, it makes me think of some of the stuff I've been saying on the channel the whole time I've been running it, frankly. There are so many Bitcoin maximalists out there that have this ridiculous ideology. You know, the down with banks, down with government type of ideology, and also they feel threatened by any cryptocurrency that isn't Bitcoin, and they despise it and they want to destroy it. And so I always think I'm of the David Schwartz mindset of you're not going to build your project sufficiently to a point where it's adopted in a meaningful way by tearing down other projects. I don't think that's the proper adult sophisticated way to approach life in general. But these trolls out here have been just absurd. And so they paid what is now a fortune, giving out like you'll see 5 Bitcoin to the lie. I'll share with you the specifics here, but it's just incredible what has been done here. And so there was this article, or maybe called a blog. This is written by Panos, titled "Why XRP is the Most Misunderstood Cryptocurrency." And the whole thing's great, but I'm not going to go through the whole thing. There's just a small part towards the end that I wanted to highlight on this specific topic. And I've also got some comments from Matt Hamilton, who is a Ripple employee, that I want to share with you in this video as well. But I want to be clear, I don't have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who makes YouTube videos as a fun hobby, but that's all that's going on here. And so there's this little subheading here: why is there so much misinformation? Is it done on purpose? And he wrote the following: unfortunately, there is too much misinformation being spread, either by ignorance or on purpose. Yeah, and actually, I should pause here too. I would certainly cede the point that a lot of this actually is from pure ignorance, but the information, the false information, gets out there heavily circulated by people that are also like willfully lying, misleading people. So it's both. Some people have just bought into talking points that are false without doing sufficient research, and other people are intentionally deceiving. So it's both. But anyway. The majority doesn't want to devote time and do their own research, so they repeat what they hear and see from others. There is a lot of tribalism and maximalism in the crypto space, and many people treat crypto like a religion. This is mainly seen in Bitcoin and the known Bitcoin maximalists that believe Bitcoin is the only one and all others are S-word coins. A surprising and tragic fact is that many Bitcoiners started paying other people in 2013 to spread misinformation and FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, against Ripple and XRP, which has continued and created a cycle over the years. Maximalists feel threatened by the other cryptocurrencies, especially when they are better and more advanced. So repeating false information is a way to prevent new people and beginners from investing in other cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin or whatever each group accepts. That's why doing your own research and understanding how the technology works is very important. And so indeed, here you go, bitcointalk.org. Here's a post from May 22nd, 2013. Somebody named Matthew Wright wrote the following: this is amazing. If you look at the Ripple giveaway thread, you can see that lots of people were apparently changing their original request posts from requesting XRP to claiming it's a scam. And indeed, there were giveaways in the very early days. You could get free XRP, and those quickly were put out. I've talked about that actually in a recent video, so I'm not going to get into that right now. But people, as you can see here, they went from requesting XRP to claiming that it's a scam, not wanting it anymore. So why would they flip it? Why wouldn't they want their free XRP? Well, it's because they were getting paid. So take a look at this. And here's the message that was being written. It reads as follows: Ripple is a scam. Ripple is a get-rich-quick scheme for its creators, a private, for-profit company. It is not open source. It is centralized, akin to PayPal, rather than Bitcoin. And so people are just copying and pasting that same thing over and over again. And so then he wrote the following: then someone with integrity changed their post midstream the apparent astroturfing to let everyone know what was going on. And take a look at this. I was offered $550 to say that Ripple is a scam. I received an interesting message in my bitcointalk.org inbox today. It said that a user going by the name of Trade Fortress was paying for members 5 Bitcoin to edit their posts in this thread to say that Ripple is a scam. This is the exact text he wanted each user to post, which I already read to you. That's what he wanted. And then he writes, ironically, in the earlier days of Bitcoin, 2010, 2011, and well into 2012, the same accusations were spread about Bitcoin. Bitcoin was a Ponzi scheme, a pyramid scheme, scam, etc. The same Bitcoin supporters that fought these accusations tooth and nail are now saying the same thing about Ripple. Ripple is led by Jed McCaleb, founder of Mt. Gox and eDonkey, and Chris Larson, eLoan and Prosper.com, both successful businessmen who do not have an interest in sullying their good names. Arthur Brito, Stefan Thomas, and David Schwartz are major contributors to Ripple's development and all played an active role in Bitcoin's early successes. OpenCoin, the company overseeing Ripple, has already raised venture capital from firms led by the co-founders of PayPal and Netscape. These firms do not invest in scams, but in companies with unique ideas that will turn a significant profit if successful. And so that sentence actually might have been confusing. OpenCoin, that is Ripple. So it gets so convoluted, but OpenCoin, so Ripple was originally called Newcoin, then quickly changed to OpenCoin, then became Ripple Labs, and then became Ripple. So 4 different names. And then when he cited that OpenCoin was overseeing Ripple, what he meant was that Ripple was overseeing XRP, but back in the day, XRP was frequently called Ripple. And so, I know, it's just a convoluted mess. I kind of chuckle about it. Like, what can you do now? And there's still Bitcoin maxis out there that want to continue to confuse people with the terminology and pretend like Ripple is XRP and XRP is Ripple. It's a bunch of nonsense there. But interesting stuff, isn't it? And so if you're trying to get to the truth, it can be very difficult. Like, even if you're operating in good faith and you just want to believe whatever's true, take a look at this. And I actually Googled 2 things after watching a video in which Matt Hamilton, a Ripple employee, was interviewed. And because he was asked this question too. He's like, so why is it that there's so much information about Ripple and XRP? And then he pointed this out. He says, look, if you Google, is XRP centralized, you will get results that say XRP is centralized. So indeed, I typed that in, is XRP centralized? And the first response says, yes, it is a centralized virtual currency. But if you type in, is XRP decentralized, then you get results that show that XRP is decentralized. Right here, Investopedia.com. XRP remains decentralized. And so if you're a person that's new and trying to learn, how the hell do you know what to believe? There's just so much false information out there. It took me a long time to get a handle on all of this stuff. It did. But that's why it's like people are intentionally misleading others. And this is what we're working with here. This is why we cannot have nice things. And so then there's a tweet here as a thread where Matt Hamilton was talking about XRP, to which, this is on Twitter now, somebody named Orphan Block responded, centralized garbage, literally. And so right there, this individual doesn't know how to use literally. We should use figuratively. It's not physical garbage. But anyway, and so Matt Hamilton responded, centralized, how? It has no central authority or point of protocol, literally. And then somebody named XRP Moon jumped in and wrote, Matt, I really appreciate your reply to these ignorant maxis, but I think they know the truth but still throw FUD. It's kind of a waste of time to repeat yourself to every single one of these guys. There should be a huge Twitter banner or something about XRP being decentralized. So I will share with you my opinion is that this is not a waste of time. People like myself, people that want to get to the truth, you learn from these debates back and forth. So even if you don't change the mind of this individual that's spouting nonsense, illogical stuff, there are always people that are learning. So like I was just lurking about on Twitter in the very early days, late 2017, early 2018, reading all sorts of people arguing back and forth, and I just was trying to find like who has the better argument, and it was always the people that were in support of Ripple and XRP. So I think it's useful. This is not futile. You're not going to change this guy's mind because he's not open-minded. He's genuinely not open-minded, and he's wrong on the facts. And so then Orphan Block wrote, Ripple guy is spending his workday arguing about decentralized coin that Ripple has no incentives to pump or have any relation with. And then XRP Moon wrote, LOL, watch these Bitcoin maxis vanish once XRP pumps And to answer your above point, all he is doing is trying to educate people like you. Sometimes ignorant are at a level where people don't want to hear truth or research on their own. And then Orphan Black responded, but why is he educating anyone about asset that has nothing to do with this company? And so this is false. Of course, Ripple has always been supportive of XRP. Matt Hamilton wrote, your claims are false regardless of who signs my paycheck. I've been correcting misinformation about the XRP ledger and educating people about crypto for years now. Orphan Black responded, thanks for education, Matt. You seem to be focused quite narrowly on asset that your company has nothing to do with. Is it effective use of their resources? And then Matt Hamilton says, why do you keep trying to pretend that Ripple don't have anything to do with XRP? XRP is core to Ripple's strategy, and Ripple contribute heavily to the XRP ecosystem. And so here you go. It's just another instance of somebody putting out false information. And so it is hard to get to the truth. Matt Hamilton's correcting it, but this guy Orphan Block is just putting out absolute nonsense. And so this is what we're working with here. Interesting stuff nonetheless, but this is the world we live in, right? I'll go ahead and wrap up there. I am not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.